A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Boston College Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Guys?
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. And the Boilermakers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone, it's Addison. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to go up top on second down. Makes the grab. It's Green. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Addison. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Eagles are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
Right at the line. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Eagles are flying down the field.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. After run, now throw. But a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Fires to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Got enough space. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Boston College! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. from the shotgun. He's past the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll run it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Boston College wants to play fast.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback changing the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Finds the tight end. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Eagles. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Drops back on first down. Back's got it on the screen. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fresh center down's going to the air. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Snapped on fourth down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick six, but he'll be stopped at the 31. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw one first. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. On the sideline, got it in the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Made a defender miss. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Turns up, it's Myers. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They got a chunk of it, picking up 8 on that last pass. Now it's 3rd and 2. Got him on the RPO. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far. You've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wants to throw again. A little release to the back. Shakes off the defender. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Spins away from the defense. He goes down. He needed to get forward to pick up that first down, and now they've got a decision to make on 4th. Wide open, makes the grab on 4th down. The 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there, and the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Third and 6 yards to go. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fires to the right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first. And
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Trying to get started. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the #1 team, the Baylor Bears. And it's the Ducks, looking for a second win after the opening week loss. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Kicks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. But this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Trying to establish the run. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Boston College right back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Trying to squeak through the pile. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Eagles! And the pummeling has started. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The short hands, it's Alston. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to pass. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Another incompletion on third down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Needs it here on fourth down. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
They're going to run it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going, but right now just off target.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Bringing it back at the 20. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Eagles. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, the running back has it. Across the 25, he's got room. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
From the gun, the ground game. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Quickly to the tight end. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming.
I think the biggest reason why this team is trailing the way they are is they haven't been able to stay on the field. They've had no success on 3rd down up to this point. Way too many punts, but that time they finally get it done. That's about as good a timing as I think we've seen from the quarterback and his intended target so far in the passing game. And it came at a point where they needed it the most.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. RPO complete. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough of that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch, and then what does he do? Gets the...
There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. So a drive there of 85 yards. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first down. Turns it on at midfield. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. He got a step and just dusted the field. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the gun. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Hauls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looking for running room. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays?
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Straight ahead, it's Addison. Spins away from the defender. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Tough run here. It's Addison. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.